Well, we're camping here at John Kerr Reservoir. It's a really warm weekend, and these are boondocking sites, so we've got no electricity. But what I did pick up was one of these Harbor Freight 100-watt Thunderbolt kits. So we're going to open this up, connect it up, and get some charging back on our batteries. Later on, we're going to turn on a generator to try to cool these down with the air conditioner, because it is about 95 today. But this kit was bought for 150 bucks, used a coupon on Mother's Day weekend, and this should be pretty cool. This is the upgrade from the previous kit, which I think had 45 watts with 3 panels. All of our hardware. Should be the charge controller. All of the cables connected all up, and with this new charge controller, we've got some USB ports and a bunch of auxiliary connections. And the mounting hardware. Yeah, it came with a couple light bulbs too, so that'd be kind of cool. And 4 amorphous panels. These are supposed to be much more sensitive on cloudy days, although we've got some pretty wide open sun today. I think I'm going to keep this cardboard to wrap these up when we're not using them. And for the time being, these will be set up outside, but maybe one day on the roof. And that blue light means even in the shade here, we're getting some generation. And we are totally shaded here, so that's really cool. All right, so let's get these all out and connect it up and see what we've got. And these 4 kits, all of our blue lights on, so we are registering. In with each panel is kind of a stand mount on the back. So in lieu of any kind of permanent roof mount, we've got these stands. Very cool. Okay. We've got the panels out and these little metal bars all supporting everything. It's real simple. They all just plug into the one cord. They've got the individual adapters for each connection, and we're temporarily going to put this charge controller kind of in the shade a little bit. This is a super easy setup. We skimmed the owner's manual but didn't look at it too much in detail. It's really plug and play and pretty intuitive as far as what goes where. So we've got these panels here. The whole process took maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes just to unbox everything and plug it all in. And we've got a really simple setup. We're just going to a small deep cycle battery, kicking out 12.7 volts on a sunny day. Right now, the battery meter inside the camper, we still had about a 75% charge. So it'll be interesting to see how long it takes this to bring the battery up to full. But we're kicking out. Pretty much angled to direct sunlight. And we've got the hardware to attach these all as one unit, but for the time being they're still separated. Very easy setup. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. We've got some projects set up for the camper for today. I have the solar panels just sitting outside here. I had for the last week or so had them sitting on the roof and just ran the cables down. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to permanently mount those. Got lots of different options. Those are the Harbor Freight ones. 100 watts for 150 bucks. Bought that on Mother's Day with a Mother's Day coupon. As far as today goes, I've got some roof paint, some elastometric elastometric paint for the roof so it can expand and contract as needed. It's not a big roof, so it shouldn't take too long. I want to clean it up a little bit so we've got a little bit better adhesion. Kind of broom that off and get that down. And this is before any kind of cleanup, broom off, and quick wash down. You can see that that TV antenna has been closed up for years because it's kind of gritty under there. I just cranked that up to kind of get it out of the way. Generally speaking, the roof is in pretty good shape. When we bought this last October, there were some water damages in that upper right corner to the ceiling. That's all been sealed. I'm still working on the inside to cosmetically clean that up. Then we put down the Eternabond tape a couple weeks ago. Seems to be holding pretty well. For a future project, I bought a Camco cover for the bathroom vent, and that'll be put on as well. This is also a roof that I can't stand on. It's not built for that, and it's been compromised in that upper right-hand corner a little bit. So this painting is going to be done with ladders and standing on the front and rear fold downs, and using an extension pole as well. And that's 2 coats of the rubber seal on the roof. There are some areas around the air conditioner that I could cut in with a stick, or at least putting a paintbrush on the end of a stick, but this roof can't be walked on. So that's just kind of some OCD stuff. But generally speaking, went on pretty easy. Put the first coat on, waited about a half an hour to 45 minutes, and it was drying up real well. Trying to take advantage of a clear day. So the other coat went on. Used about a half a gallon of that sealant, and that came with the camper when we bought it last fall. So the guy used part of it for other areas. For the time being, I've got these solar panels just sitting on the table. The cords that came with the kit from Harbor Freight are pretty long, so you've got lots of options. And these are just here loading up. I was listening to the radio for several hours and didn't drop the battery down at all. So we were running the radio pretty much just on solar and putting a little more juice into the system. Cool stuff, making progress. Thanks for taking a look.